Ladies and gentlemen, good morning once again. I want to welcome you all to the Lennie Robbins YouTube channel. Know your politics. Let us all come together to create a better understanding by watching what our politicians do. We must make it an habit now, especially now because I hear a whole lot of crap is going on, and I've seen and listened to a whole lot of crap on YouTube being published, PMP and their campaign, JLP and their campaign, and there's a whole lot of crap is coming out of both parties. And it's definite, I've said this before, that the people of Jamaica voters have allowed themselves to become useful idiots for these two political parties who has not one shit to offer the country in a real and tangible way. Nothing. I've just listened to a PMP campaign speech. And all they're doing, their headline is PMP cuss out JLP, cuss and disrespect JLP. What's the headline of a campaign event? What is this telling you? Just the headline alone is a damn disrespect and a disgrace to our politics in Jamaica and to the people who should be supporting, who are supporters of the political party, various different political parties. Ladies and gentlemen, it is damn time, well time now. They are talking about time come PMP time. It is damn time for the people to wake up to their reality. That none of these parties is good enough for the country. None of them individually can do it. It is time for us to force them to be collective, to form coalition of government, a coalition government, and work for the benefit of the people, because none of them can do it as a standalone unit. The disgraced, man, I'm hurt and I'm saddened. And you hear people in the background, oh, the old thief in labor right, the dirty labor right them. The dirty labor right is the same damn neighbor. It's the same person who may be employing you, your boss. It is a disgrace now that the politics has reached. JLP and PMP are coerced to each other. Nothing. You listen to their campaign speech, good ladies and gentlemen. I'm bringing this to your attention, Jamaicans, home and abroad. Listen to their campaign speeches. What are they offering? What solutions are they offering to the country? None. On the common platform, introducing each other as if each other is God and each other have all the answers to solve every problem. Once they get in power, everything is going to be okay and everything is going to be nice. They can't do one shit. They don't have that authority. They don't have the autonomy. They don't have the knowledge. They don't have the resources. They don't have nothing to offer the country to solve the country's problem. And let us be serious. Take a look at what is happening. There's a new world order created, new economic bloc. A lot of things is happening across the world is changing right now. I've never heard from the JLP nor the PMP. How are we going to align Jamaica to continue on a road of development and the pathway of development, growth and development as far as these changes that are happening across the world? What are our plans therefore? But you have people in the background, oh, Andrew Holney said this and people in the background jump up, and make a whole lot of damn shit in nice out. And tomorrow when the PMP is in power, you're hungry as hell just the same as you're under the JLP. Because the PMP has no way to do it. Because if they have an answer to it, they would have tell the nation exactly what they can do. But they can't. The only thing they can do is to curse out the JLP. The only thing the JLP can do is to curse out the PMP. People, what the hell is happening to Jamaicans? This is the 21st century. Are we still that dumb? Are we still this dumb and such as useful idiots that we now don't know when bullshit is being thrown at us, when we have been disrespected, when our political leaders are dishonest to us, are deceiving us? Pulling the wool over our eyes, just telling us feel good stories. People, wake up. Wake up. This election is not only critical based on who wins or who now form the next government. This election coming up is very critical because whatever path we're on, we may just have to be on that path for the rest of our damn lives. The stupidity of voting for PMP because I'm PMP or I hate JLP is absolute rubbish. When I hear a man in the background and say about dirty labor right, how can you call people dirty labor right and your own Jamaican human beings, brothers and sisters we are talking about? And at the same time, you're calling your comrade, your brother and your sister. But the labor right are dirty labor right. Come on, people, what are we doing? What kind of seed of hatred we are sowing here? What kind of seed of division we are sowing here? And the politicians are damn well right to keep it divisive. They are right to keep the nation divided because they realize people thrive on this kind of shit. They realize that the nation thrives on that kind of bullshit. You know, I remember once upon a time I used to work on the Jerry Springer show and the Maury show. I used to work on it as security. And one of the things that jumps out at me one day was to really look and try to get an understanding of the people who understand. Because I know there were times when there are students from different universities and colleges come to attend the show. But in general, we start to get an understanding of the median average salary people that come up to visit the show or attend the show. And it works out to be somewhere between 29 to 39,000. People in between that salary bracket are mostly there. Which tells you something. The people with the real understanding are not there. The people who are there for the excitement and the fun, they are the ones who are there. And that's the same goddamn thing with PNP and JLP supporters. Most of you people in the background, are people who are not even, who say you're supporters and diehard supporters, are not even earning a living wages. That's my perception of it. Because I can't believe you people have the understanding and the knowledge to understand what the crap these politicians are spewing out to you, the disrespect they are showing to you. Right? Ever so often they're just spinning you from election cycle to election cycle and party cycle to party cycle, governance to governance cycle. And your damn lives is no better off. PNP won the next election, 8 years later you're going to hear the cry for the same thing. Them did say this and them did say that, them can't this and this and that and all sort of shit again. It goes over. We keep going over the same goddamn thing and expect different results. And we've been doing this from 1962. From generations to generation, we've been doing the same goddamn thing. What is happening to my Jamaican people? What the hell is happening? I'm not a politician and I understand these things. Basic things. I understand it clearly that these politicians are misleading everybody and using you all as useful idiots just to get into power. How can we be so dumb? How should I say, how can we be so numb to the reality that exists around us? It's staring our face. It is staring us in our face. These politicians are using us. Using you people, using all Jamaicans. And let me tell you something. It doesn't matter what you see happening on stage and they're saying this and saying all of that and all the JLP this and the PMP this and the JLP saying that the PMP this and all of that. Their priority when they're in power is not to you, the people. I've said this in a video that in a different way that I published yesterday on YouTube. This is absolute crap because their priority is not to you when they get in power. Their priority is in their special interest. The big man who fund their campaign, who pump money into their campaign. Not to you, so you can stay there all you want and let them know, oh, we're going to make this cheaper for you, we're going to make this better for you. It's not going to happen. Because by the time they get through taking care of their special interests, there's very little left to take care of the nation. Very little left to take care of the nation. I've never heard a government in the last 10 years speak about our debt ratio payment. Debt ratio payment in comparison to our GDP. You hear no one about these things because these things are important things in your life. But they're giving you this feel-good smokescreen story to make you jump and shout and feel as if you're on top of the world. When you're no damn where. You're going nowhere under that kind of scenario. Because the real thing they need to tell you, they are not telling you. I want to zone in on something that I heard from, I don't know if it was a Damon Crawford speaking or some PMP member was speaking, but I'm going to zone in on it. And like I said, my thing is not about PMP, my thing is not about GLP, but I'm going to hit the reality wherever I see it and speak about it in my own way, my own terms. And who like it, who don't like it, don't like it. Because I don't need no PMP to pay me to say what I have to say, and I don't want GLP to pay me for saying what I'm saying. I don't even need to monetize. I'm not even interested in monetizing anything here. Because one way or the other, I'm going to make my money. I've made my money and I'm working still. And I'm going to live a good quality of life outside all of them. You understand? And I heard a gentleman in the background while, I think it was Damien Crawford speaking. And the speaker raised an issue about Nigel Clark, who left for IMF. The Nigel Clark wanted to take away people's untaxed salary. The part of their salary was untaxed, was given to them as a bonus untaxed and all of that, and roll it back into the salary. So they pay more taxes up front and get more out of their retirement income. And he go on to lambast and bash Nigel Clark for that idea, and everybody in the background is jumping up and jumping up. But what you never explain to the people, Mr. Speaker, that the idea from Nigel Clark then was a very good one. Very good idea that just need to be extended in the right way. And it surprises me that you are one of the persons who are seeking to be a member of parliament, seeking to be a member of the House in Jamaica, to represent people, and these basic things. Nigel Clark threw an incomplete idea out there, and these basic things, the PMP cannot pick it up and run with it and expand on it and mold it and shape it into something beneficial for the people. I am not a politician, sir. I am not an economist. Those are not my areas of studies. Public administration and business administration, that's my area of studies. But what I can tell you that from Nigel Clark's suggestion, the only thing he left out of that arrangement, if that was to be implemented, then they should also make sure to implement what is called the COLA, C-O-L-A, short for cost of living adjustment. So as the cost of living rises, people's pension go up with it. Keep pace with the cost of living. As inflation increases, your pension keep pace with grows and keep pace with inflation. So the man who's paying into it now, at the end of his retirement period, what he takes out will be right, will be aligned or equal or matching with the cost of living of the day. That was his absence from that suggestion. But it surprised me that here comes the minister who wants to win his seat and elect and represent people in parliament and doesn't even have the vision to explain that to people. But yet you're cursing out Nigel Clark and how him left Jamaica and run Ghana foreign as if the man doesn't have a personal ambition. Who are you people? Who are you people? What are you here for? Are you here for Jamaicans? No! Jamaicans must realize that you politicians are not there for them. You're there for your damn self. You're just doing enough to keep people hoping. One man in the background said, God has come. Christ has come. Yeah. The PMP times, so Christ come now. But I wish that the PMP will win the next election and get into power. Because some of these videos that is on YouTube, you guys, when you get into power, you're going to have to remove them. I know it's going to be removed. But I'm saving all of them, my friend. I'm saving as much as I can because, as I say, know your politics. Let us come together to create a better understanding for each other. This is the Lennie Robbins YouTube channel. And I'm going to hold all of you politicians to what you've been saying and talking about. You curse out the GLP, you curse out everybody else. PMP is good for the nation. Christ has come to return of the Messiah. We're going to see what you can do. Because you're not telling people honestly that things are scarce. You're not even being honest to the people of the nation in your campaign speeches. I've yet to hear anyone from the JLP side of the PMP tell the people of the nation that, listen, it doesn't matter who forms the next government, things are going to be rough. We started, let us say, the JLP, we started some program that show signs of positiveness. We're going to sit with the PMP, talk to them and see how if they can expand on it or do better with it, but we'd love for them to continue this program. Nothing like that. What we're hearing from the JLP is that you must re-elect them. Because the PMP is this and the PMP is that and the PMP is that and Mark Golding is no good and all of these things. But they're not telling us the reality of what faces the country. They're not telling us. So all who out there, all who is there and think that PMP is the answer to your prayer, check the political annals of Jamaica over the last 50 years and you will realize that PMP is not the answer to your political woes or your socio-economic woes in Jamaica. And neither is the JLP. You understand? Like I said, none of them has so far indicate that they can do it as a standalone unit. So why not we now ask them, since they are the two registered and entrenched political parties in the country, why not ask them to come to a coalition? Form a coalition. You understand? And then the rest of people who are not in holding powers would be the backbench parkers in Parliament, both from JLP and PMP. Come together. Come together and stop calling people dirty labor right and thief in PMP and lie at PMP and criminal PMP. Come together, preach for the nation, beg them to come together. But nobody wants to do that. Because not even the party itself wants to do that. Not even the party is looking out for that. So the party is not looking out for Jamaica. The party will look out for the party. The JLP for JLP, PMP for PMP. And the divisiveness and the rot and the corruption and the criminality and the dishonesty and the deceit and the misinformation and the disinformation continues. And where do we go from here as people? Our sufferings get harder, pain get more painful, struggle is worse, existentialism is squeezing the life out of us. The door and the windows to success are closing fast on us, and most of us who want to live a good quality life, it is closing. And if you think that Jamaica is expensive, as I heard some people say, wait until this election is over. Whoever is in power, wait. If you think Jamaica is expensive in Jamaica, just wait until the election over. Let us see what's going to be the price of what is going to be rolled back, or what other things are going to increase. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to use this opportunity once again to really reach out to Jamaicans home and abroad. Take your damn life serious. Take politics serious. Take your existential serious. I don't care if you want to jump up behind PMP, but don't just jump up behind PMP or JLP because you figure JLP are dirty JLP them and dirty people them, and the PMP are liar and criminal people them. You don't do that because of that, because that doesn't help Jamaica. And if it was helping Jamaica, Jamaica would have been better off long ago. We'd be a better country long time ago. My advice may be foolish here, and I may be the lone voice out in the wilderness crying out from this distance. And I don't mind, I don't care one hell. I'm ready to put my neck on the line. I'm ready to put my character out there. I'm ready to put everything out there to see Jamaica a better place. A lot of us talk about we want Jamaica to be better. But Jamaica, and we are supporting PMP. Jamaica cannot be better under PMP. We are supporting JLP. It cannot be better under the JLP. It will not. And I don't care who the hell wants to challenge me on this. Because I don't need to go into no history and recall whose performance and all of that. Because I have it all wrapped up here. I can speak a lot about politicians' performance because I have it all wrapped up here. But I don't need to go that. I just would tell people to look at yourself and tell me, are we in a good position now as a country? And why are we not in a good position? Because it can't be the Labour Party blame alone. It can't be the PMP blame alone. Because they have interchangeably governed the country from time to time. And each one of them has done their crap, has spewed out their shit to people, and has led the country down the wrong path. And continue to be dishonest, disrespectful, serving the people feel-good story and smoke-screen argument. You understand? Misinforming people, disinforming people. And refuse to be honest with the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, Lennie Robbins YouTube channel, Know Your Politics. Let's come together to create a better understanding. By stop, look, and listening to what politicians says so we can watch what they do. I'm begging you again. Because I'm not gonna stop beg people to do this. It's important. It is our life, your children's life. Listen to them, what they're saying on the stage now. They have nothing to offer. They're just cursing out each other as party representative. Ladies and gentlemen, my time has expired. I must say once again, good morning to all Jamaicans home and abroad. I wish you a happy Tuesday. Have a wonderful day. God bless you all.